Managing album permissions in Gallery. This tutorial will show you how to manage album permissions in Gallery. To change the global settings that affect all your sub-albums and images, click the Edit Permissions link. Select Edit Permissions from the menu. Permissions are actions that the album admin allows groups and users to take within each album. Even though permissions that are edited per album are not inherited by their sub-albums, keeping track of permissions may get very complex. It is strongly suggested to follow Gallery's advice of creating groups and assigning permissions to them. Any individual permissions to an album may be added later. For information on creating and managing groups, refer to the tutorial Editing Admin Settings in Gallery. Add a new owner here. The album owner will have all the capabilities of an admin for that album, including editing the album's permissions. Although permissions changes are not inherited from parent albums to sub-albums, you have the option to apply changes to your sub-albums with this feature. It is recommended that this box be unchecked unless you're absolutely sure of the changes. This area lists the group permissions for this album. You can only remove permissions from this area. Let's remove a group's permission to view all versions of images. Scroll back down to the bottom. To add a new group permission, type in the name of the existing group here and choose the action to be allowed by this group. Let's allow another group access to view all versions of images. Scroll back down to the bottom. In addition to permissions for groups, you may also view and remove the album's permissions for individual users here. To add a new user permission, type in an existing user and select the action to be allowed for this user. Let's allow a user all access to the album's rating system. Scroll back down to the bottom. The new user permission has been added. Congratulations! You now know how to manage album permissions in Gallery.